That might be a good idea.
That's probably not a bad idea.
That's about...
That's a gimbal. Here we go.
Target $15.
Really? We gotta flip it sideways though. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Genius. Alright, now someone's got to sit here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone just gonna, so
It'll be surrounding you. I'll try and I'm the smallest.
Here,
I'll try and wiggle it.
let's redevelop the table.
I'll pitch this back a little bit. Here we go.
Hey, whose Roomba is this?
That's Luke's.
It's Luke's. You can break it if you want.
Can I like just unplug all this shit?
Yeah,
and put it in
it
the other
doesn't
room?
matter.
Bro, it's just gonna help up the production so much better, man. Because this
Well, we're all in the shot, so that's fantastic.
Are we?
Yeah, we're all in the shot.
Okay, that's huge. Yeah, dude, my head's just been killing me.
Let me grab a lighter real quick. Or Kevin, do you have a lighter? Or do you want me to grab?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You'll get this out more.
Yeah.
How's it look that way? This is good.
Yeah, looks good. There we go. Here's
Am
your
I in
water.
the shot if I sit back like this?
Let me check it. Sit back. you are in the shot.
I'm good.
You look pretty concussed. I hate to say it.
I don't think I look that bad. They play too rough over at the rec center, dude. They're
Which rec center? The Galesville one?
no lacrosse.
The lacrosse rec
The
center.
lacrosse rec center, they play too rough. There's so many kids after school. They come by and they don't have parents, and they're just pushing.
Push too hard.
They push me too hard.
I heard one guy. I heard he got pushed a little bit too hard. He actually shot up a country music festival in Las Vegas.
Well, there's something interesting about that, but there's something really interesting about that. Kevin, how do you feel about that?
Feel about what?
The Las Vegas shooting?
In what regard?
Stephen Paddock. What do you think about him? Did he get pushed too hard at a rec center?
I don't think he got pushed hard enough.
Oh.
Interesting take. Why? Do you think he did it?
I don't think he was the only person that did it.
I don't think so
Okay,
either. We're
yeah.
we're on the same page.
We are on the
Because
same page.
Aidan and I have talked about this a lot. I'll walk off so the mic and camera can't hear me anymore. But I do think that it's a prop by the CIA. That whole thing.
We're gonna get-
say that too, but I was gonna say
We're
that
gonna get
too
flagged.
for a minute.
I think that's the thing is I don't know enough about like stuff.
You got towel in here?
We got paper towels.
Perfect.
Or those ones there.
Yeah.
I just didn't see anything that looked wipeable in the bathroom.
That bathroom's nuts.
And so
I cleaned it.
Did you?
Yeah, take a look.
There's a lot of hair around that sink, man. I didn't know if that was pubes or facial hair.
That's facial hair. I shave my pubes in the toilet.
Same. Or actually
Over the
shower.
toilet. Yep.
You fucking clogged the drain with your pubes, dude?
No, I have a shower protector.
I don't. But it's been clogging my shit recently.
Because you're shaving in it.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta restart. We gotta restart the.
You gotta use
No, this is good.
You gotta use a protector thing. A shower.
Should we just restart? I think this is fine. We'll
Why?
They couldn't hear half the conversation we just.
we'll
had.
just we'll just
Yo, we're gonna have so many great bloopers.
yeah.
All right.
Hey, first, do you have a ashtray?
Oh, good
I do.
call.
You know, let's try to have everything here ready to go. It's already 1 o'clock.
Yep. What are you up to today?
I got work at 4:30. I work at Tavern Grill
Oh, no
in
shit.
Ridgedale Mall as a server, and then I just got a.
Weren't you doing a sales thing?
Yeah. But I went broke doing that, so I had to quit.
Was it all commission?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh,
that
that's
sucks
tough.
bad.
Never, ever doing that ever again.
Yeah.
I got finessed once doing that, and I got finessed twice. I'm like, nope, never again. Sales is trash.
Unless it's like we're talking straight, like they're paying you and then you get commission on
Right.
top of a base pay.
Right.
Right, a base pay and a commission to something that's actually, sellable.
What were
know.
you selling?
Point of sale systems? So
Fucking like shit that I would use at the restaurant.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like when you're at Acme and you're getting drink.
Mm-hmm. Those little.
Right, those like big computer squares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
What are you looking
find my letter.
Let me go grab one here.
I bet. Yeah, I think mine might be in the car now. I think about it. I thought I brought it inside.
So you were selling point of sale systems?
Yeah, dude, it was trash.
Yeah, that sounds fucking miserable, honestly.
Oh yeah. It was really trash. Before that, I was selling document services.
The fuck is that?
It's pretty much what you can go to Kinko's or
Like Walgreens?
yeah, and pretty much just print out and do yourself.
Yeah.
But I was trying to sell that to like businesses, and I was there for a year and a half. The point of sale system one, I was there for 6 months.
Oh, got Siri on the case. Here we go. All right. Just straighten it up a little
So
bit.
you were. What was easier to sell out of those two things? I guess.
Neither of them.
Really? Was it like Wolf of Wall Street type shit? Like, could you make money at that job?
Bro, no chance.
Really?
No chance, bro. It's a dying industry.
The point of sale system.
Yeah, because
Everybody's
no,
using iPads.
no. Not the point of sale system. The printer and copier company industry. That was my first job before the point of sale system. But all sales jobs
Yeah.
I've had have just been trash, and
Yeah.
I've realized I don't enjoy chasing people to
Yeah.
get an answer from them.
Yeah.
Yep.
So many people are complacent and they're just happy with what they have minimally or just getting by.
Right.
Because people don't want to go through that process of exchanging a whole new technological process in their business.
Right.
Well, it's kind of like when you look at like the NBA and stuff like that. When like when a guy that's really good in college, sometimes he'll get signed to the league and then he'll just be like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking sit on my keister half the time and not put in the work because I made it to the league. That was their goal and they met it, and now they got nothing else to do. They don't want to be the GOAT.
Today's modern day professional athletes are getting paid off the potential of what they can be. As for like the type of athletes we grew up watching,
They played hard.
earned it.
The Brett Favres.
Bro, they earned
The
it.
fucking Kobe Bryants.
Yep.
The Conor McGregors.
Yep.
Bro,
He was at the tail end, but he's still one of the greatest.
bro, these are legends in their respective sports.
Yeah.
Yep.
That are going to be legends for centuries,
Absolutely.
like Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Napoleon,
Brett Favre.
right?
like,
People,
Yeah.
800 years from now, there's going to be some kid who'd be like the greatest leader in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Favre.
Brett Favre. Oh, man.
But then people are going to learn about Aaron Rodgers and be like, no, it's A-Rod.
You think like there will be like a Mayan and Inca type thing going on?
That's why you're not smoking. in your head.
My head hurts.
Understandable.
I don't know.
How does weed affect your head? I guess I don't get that part.
Yeah,
It just-
elaborate. Extrapolate your thought
Yeah,
process.
it feels like there's just a belt on my head generally, but when I
Oh.
smoke weed, it kind of hurts behind my eyes.
Ah.
Understandable.
And like when I get up most mornings, it's like someone hit me in the head with an axe.
Most mornings.
Yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I like the sun right here next to the window,
Yeah.
just fucking killing me.
So
right
is this
now.
your first concussion?
I don't know. I don't even think I haven't gotten this one diagnosed. I don't even think this is a concussion.
I don't think I've ever truly had a concussion. Kevin, have you had a concussion?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you feel like me?
I'm trying to think exactly about the moment because there was a time I was riding a bike and I wiped out going around a really sharp corner, and I swear to God I cannot make this up. It was like in my neighborhood. It was a really sharp corner, kind of in this foresty, but like near the road. And there was this old person in like a motorized scooter, whatever. And I swear to God, it just how fucking random just to be sitting there and just watch me from the side, just at like 20 miles an hour on this bike, just ram right into her.
Oh
And
yes.
I fell.
Knock her out.
No! I fell. She fucking stood there and just like took it like
sturdy as a dog.
Right. Exactly. And I get up, like, and I like my head like scraped across the pavement.
Yep.
Like it skidded.
Damn.
And I was like, oh shit. At first I was like, I checked my head to make sure I wasn't bleeding. Like I was like, okay, I feel like I'm aware, I'm up. And then I get up and I just look at this old person sitting in their electric scooter, and you know that guy in The Hangover that they get at the police station, Hangover 2, and they realize
I've not seen Hangover 2. I've only seen the first one.
Really?
No shit.
No shit.
Like, and they're trying to
All
get...
three of them are great, honestly.
Big facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
The trilogy is phenomenal.
The trilogy is very
And they're trying to get the Thailand old monk to talk, and they realize, like, he's a monk. Like, he doesn't fucking talk.
Yeah,
So they take him to a monastery or whatever monks pray at, and they realize, like, monks... They give and they oblige to like never speak again after becoming a monk.
Right.
And so I was trying to get this
vow of silence.
Yes, I was trying to get this old lady to talk, and she just like kept staring at me. And so I was like, all right, this is useless. And so I had a cushion after that for like
You could have
36 hours.
planted one
Yeah,
on her, dude.
Bro.
Wrecking you?
Now I kind of wish.
Could have, dude.
Dude, if I stood up after getting concussed, I would have been like Batman, just fucking grab her at the throat. Talk!
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Fucking dickhead! What are you doing?
Oh man. What were you gonna say?
We were talking about that the other day when we were doing that show with Connor, and the servers kept trying to come over and take a plate with Tito's tater tots on it.
Yeah.
Fucking dickhead! What are you doing?
You fucking dickhead! Have you ever been mean to a server? I suppose you're a server.
Yes.
Has anyone been mean to you?
Not yet. Not like intentionally disrespectful. No.
Not really?
No. I mean,
How long have you been
I'm
a
thankful.
server, though?
I'm grateful. 3 months.
Wow. I'm surprised that hasn't happened to you yet, honestly. Not that it should, but as when I was in the food industry, all the time I got disrespected every day I went to work.
Here's the thing. When I greet my tables, I try to be professional, but I also try to express to them, like, hey, like, don't have too high expectations for your service tonight. Like, I'm going to do my best, but if I forget to put in your order, like, 15 minutes after I get it, just know, like, hey, these were the expectations and standards you're gonna get with me.
Right.
You get what you're paying for. I mean, well,
but I try to be really good at the job, though.
Yeah.
So.
I never have I had a job where I thought I need to perform. Like, I wish. I wish I had like some sort of drive or motivation. Like sales, I'm terrible at sales.
Here's the thing. I only did sales jobs after college because majority of my family had done sales jobs, and my mom was like, oh, you'd be so good at sales jobs.
Oh.
Your father was a salesman. Your two uncles were salesmen. Your father was a salesman. He had his own print company. It's just in the family gene. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Wasn't for you.
No.
What do you want to do?
Something with broadcasting, something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You did set us up very nicely here. Normally, we just sit at this table.
Yeah.
Right.
No
I would have had
camera.
my back to the camera for half of it.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. We have been recording on like a GoPro, but the SD card isn't really up to date, so it's kind of grainy. And most podcasts, they like typically have more than one microphone laying in the middle of the table. But not us.
No.
We're trying to do things differently.
Right.
Like, we're
We
rebranding
rebranded.
for a reason. Ever since I hit my head, I was like, I think we're going to do something different here. I think we're going to change the game.
Right.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
How recently was this hit to the head of yours?
A few weeks back.
This is a few weeks already?
Yeah.
Have you been to a doctor yet?
No.
Bro!
Should I go?
Well,
yes!
Oh.
Because
You have a concussion.
Oh.
Because there's been a couple episodes we recorded where, like, you haven't really talked much. You've been just kind of, like, the whole time. Like the one with Luke we did.
Yeah.
Where it was just you going, fuck my fucking head. And just Luke and I had to carry the conversation.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, you got to go to the doctor. But
It's not like
But you
there's
won't listen.
anyone that I know that's ever died from a head injury. There isn't one person that comes to mind.
I feel like you're just playing with death, man. You're cheating death.
I might be. I think it's just like if you tell yourself like as long like illness, everything. If you just tell yourself you're good. I think it's more of a mental game than people realize.
And to an extent, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
In a lot of, but other specific scenarios, yeah, I think it all just depends on the person. You know,
Straight up, honestly. I think if I just, like, I hit my head because I was playing, oldest one had to be 15, 16.
Yeah.
But they're playing rough, you know, because they're waiting, they get done with school, but they have, like, their moms work late or something.
Right.
So I have nothing going on in the day. I'm shortest one there, you know, and they're rough with me.
Right.
I think they think I'm their age or something, but they're rough with me.
If I was 15, 16 years old, I'd think you were our age too.
Yeah. It's just like rough with me.
I'm honestly good. What is that, a sativa, dude? I'm starting to freak the fuck out.
Bro,
He tweaks bad on weed.
On weed?
you should have told me that, man, because that's literally majority of what I smoke.
Sativa.
I love sativa so much.
Me too. That's all I smoke.
I get jumpy. Oh boy.
Here's the thing, I get a little jumpy too, but like I get like focused but like in a really positive and like just try to.
You lock in.
Bro, I lock in, man.
If I get high, my day is fucking done.
Yeah.
How so? What way?
I'm fumbling around. I'm like staring at people way longer than I should. Like if I smoked this and was like, I need to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part of my entire day.
Yeah, I got a lot to do after this too. So,
really? What do you have to do?
I have to go to my parents' house, pick up some Thanksgiving leftovers, and then I gotta fucking go to the gym. Then I gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta do a lot of shit.
Can I come with you?
Aidan needs a friend.
You want to come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Because I have nothing going on today. I really shouldn't be driving because the sun is so fucking bright.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, yeah.
Did you struggle driving here?
I drove here, yeah.
Right, did you struggle driving here?
I did, yeah. I took a nap before I came. I woke up at like 10 and I laid back down. I get so I'm up for a little while and then I gotta go back to bed. I'll like go to sleep.
Do you have health insurance? No.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
To be honest.
Well, that was the thing too. Is like when we were driving up to Monticello, we started driving in that Subaru, and we got to you know what meets like 694 there. He just pulled a U-turn, turned back, and said, "I thought we were going to your place." Like swear to God, he's not.
You cannot afford to see a doctor. I understand.
Yeah.
Do you have any medical professionals in your family or in your
my cousin's
social
a
network?
vet.
Your cousin's a vet?
Yeah.
Ask your cousin
Yeah.
what kind of health assistance you can get from him, them, or their health plan.
Yeah.
Bro, and have someone check you out.
Really?
Well, because that's the thing.
Bro, this has been going on for a few weeks.
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is today, you can attest to this. This is probably my best day.
How so? In what way? Like
you're more with it.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, like he's not like. And we are not able to go to open mics or anything. Or I can't go with you because you don't want to go. You say, I can't stand the light.
Yeah.
But, like, he would come in the house and be like, fucking, oh, my fucking head. Like, he'd be fucking, like, constantly talking about his head, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Do you want to get, I mean, since you're riding with me today, do you want to get checked out by a doctor?
I mean, I guess if you're driving.
Right.
The answer is yes. He's interested.
But the thing is, it's like I said, there isn't one person I know that's died of a head injury.
Hey man, don't think so
Twin
negative.
Cities area, there isn't one person I know. They didn't specifically live in Uptown Minneapolis. I don't know anyone that's ever died of a head injury.
Oh, Aidan.
Do you?
Timon.
Who?
You remember Timon? Big ginger beard used to come out to fucking Terminal.
A lot.
I'm ginger beard.
No. This guy was Mountain Man ginger beard.
He died of a head injury.
Died bad of a head injury. See, this is what he's posting before he or this is after the head injury.
Yeah, he got really into the movie This Is the End.
That's him right there. Do you remember him?
I do not.
Okay, well, if you go back far enough, he has a big post being like, woke up in a pool of blood. I like literally woke up in a pool of blood. And like open micers and even fucking like David Harris is like, you gotta get checked out by a doctor. If David Harris doesn't know you that well, and he's going, you gotta go to a doctor, man. You better go to a fucking doctor. So
Yeah.
Damn.
talk to Tommy about it tonight.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, did Tommy hit his head?
Evie, has he? Has Tommy ever hit his head?
Not when I've been in the scene.
No. Not as far as I know.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Well,
really...
I mean, talk to Tommy about like if he's ever had something like that, because he's been doing it 25 years.
Yeah. Have you ever hit your head severely and had to perform? I've been like having a difficult
That's a
time.
crazy question to pull up on somebody. Have you ever hit your head severely and had to perform?
Yeah.
Pull it up on Tommy Ryman saying that. That'd be funny as fuck.
To the point where you're seeing stars and your legs are shaking. I remember.
Bro, you do look shaky, man.
Yeah. Ever since I bumped my head, dude, I just get in these moments where I'll like freeze and I'll do one of these like
A pump fake?
I don't know what it is.
You just fucking. I've seen him do it. Euro steps through a whole crowd.
Yeah.
No, but you say you've been feeling shaky?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I'm bobbing my head and stuff. I'm pausing. I don't know what that is. I don't think
It's called Tourette's, man.
maybe. I don't know what hitting it in your head would have to do with it.
I remember there was a very distinct point with my grandma. Pre-stroke and post-stroke.
Yeah.
Big fucking difference.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I
big of a
feel like
difference are we
you're my
talking?
grandma Dolores. You walked in the door. You were fine and healthy. Had a whole traumatic event. Haven't seen you since. And boom. Pull up for
Everything's
Connor's
different.
show and everything's different.
Yeah. Is she still alive?
No, she's dead.
Oh. How long did she pass?
2020? April 2020? No, probably late May 2020.
Really? How long did she live post-stroke?
Good 10, 15 years.
Wow, okay.
But
So-
it was a bad stroke.
Really?
hmm
That runs in your family, right? Mine's Alzheimer's.
It's on both sides of my
Really?
That's why I tell people I know it's killing me.
Yeah.
100% I know.
What's killing you?
Strokes, for sure. Both sides of my family have a tendency to just have a stroke.
What do you have on your family?
Alcoholism.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you don't drink or?
I'll drink socially, like go to the restaurant or bar. Yeah, I'll have
Sure.
a drink or two. But no, man.
When's the last
smoke.
time you've gotten shit-faced then? Just
that I
drunk.
remember, of course?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I didn't even think about that. Blackout drunk, you wouldn't
yeah.
even know.
I'd say last time might have been 2017-ish, give or take a
Really?
year or two. Yeah, I drank about 3/4 of a Crown apple bottle, and
That's kind of sick, though.
Like straight from the bottle?
correct.
Oh!
Sucking that baby down. Do you leave the bag around it?
An unwieldy jar,
Yeah.
too. My God. How'd you manage?
I don't know. But yeah, I was working like one of my first sales jobs. I was selling tech accessories out of a kiosk at the airport.
Ooh.
Bro, like
Did you have to have special clearance and shit to
Clear-
get into the airport?
yeah, through TSA. Yeah, I did.
Jeez.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Damn.
that
dude.
and trust me, that is a bitch and a half of a process to go
I'm
through.
sure.
Bro, working at the airport is no joke, man.
What's
I've
the
had,
craziest thing you had at the airport?
working as a security to a certain airline subsidiary.
Like TSA?
Yep. But for like crew, pilots,
Oh.
and
Gotcha.
the food employees.
Damn.
Wait, how many jobs have you had then? Let's
Since
go
college?
Yeah, well, no, let's go from
Or-
first job to
first job
now.
ever?
Yeah,
First job
to
ever.
now. Let's
First
get-
jobs ever. Mickey D's crew member.
Straight up,
Where
I got
at?
fired, dude, from there.
You got fired from there?
Yeah, from McDonald's, yeah.
Also,
Because I was the only one like small enough to clean the tubes, so I would just go crawl in the tubes and sit on my phone, and they would lose me. They would forget I was even there, and then I would just leave. And then they found out I was doing it. They sent the district manager down to talk to me, and I just came in with all my clothes folded and said I'm done. I knew I was getting fired.
Yeah.
Bro, that is the most gangster fucking move
Yeah.
I have ever heard.
Sitting in the back of the tubes and little kids come up and you're like, go away. Like being 16, being like, you gotta get out of here.
Oh, you're talking tubes to the McDonald's play place.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bro,
in the
that's how
phone-
small this guy.
Yeah. In the tubes, they'll come crawling over and you're like, not over here.
Yeah.
Go.
Cleaning this one out.
Yeah, I'm cleaning.
Bro, that is hysterical.
So McDonald's was the first one.
Mickey D's was the first one. McDonald's was the first one. Yep.
What's the worst one?
Oh, working as the security guard at the airline.
Okay.
Really? Why is that?
I was one of 3 or 4 white people that worked there, and there was just like no communication or respect for the 4 people that I remember us being there. It was mostly ran by other ethnicities.
Gotcha.
other
And
people.
so they didn't respect you. You were.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really?
So like I completely just gave up on the job from the beginning. Like I would show up late 40 minutes.
Damn. And you were a security guard?
Correct. Purposefully.
Oh damn.
You know, I would go on my breaks and I would, hit 2 bowls and go get a Culver's.
Was this at MSP?
Yes. And purposely come back like 15 minutes late. Like, I knew this job was not going to last long for me. But, like, it was just something to do during the day.
Jesus, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, ended up getting fired from there.
So when you say
Can't
different
believe it.
ethnicities, when I think MSP, I just think Somalian.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, so that's what we're talking.
Right, here's the
There's
thing.
generally disrespect on
Right,
the
here's the thing.
Okay,
here's the thing.
gotcha.
I'm trying to start as politically as correct for this podcast as possible.
You don't need
and
to
then
be.
extrapolate how much we can peel back.
Yeah.
Just so I don't come across too much as
Sure.
like Andrew Tate to
Sure.
this
No,
audience.
not at all. I mean, I think if that's just your
You
experience.
ever work with a Somali at an airport? God, it's the worst.
Hey, I got Somali friends and I love them all.
Totally.
We were supposed to have your friend here
I
today, Sonny.
We're supposed to have
He's technically our third host, but he
Okay.
never fucking shows up, dude.
Yep.
Why?
Well, last time we recorded, I think he was in jail. Not.
Damn.
I think he was doing like a little time.
He's
something
always
like
kinda,
that.
He's always kind of up to something.
In
like
and out.
literally grew up with him in Lino Lakes, and just ever since that he's been like fucking. I don't know truly what's up with him, but I think it's
Yeah, he's on drugs.
Yeah.
He's doing blow for sure.
Yeah, in and out. I mean, not very reliable, but
Hey, you know what?
if it takes
I'm
off. He came up with the name, sorta. Like, this was
Of the
like,
show?
Yeah, so we have to, like, include him.
What's the name of the
but-
show again called?
Goat Mentality Podcast.
Yeah.
I love you guys so much.
Yeah. Because we were just, like, one day we were just watching, like, Kobe highlights. It was, like, right after I hit my head, and I was like, this is what I want to do.
Right.
This is what we should be doing.
Bro,
So,
why have I not been hanging out with y'all more in the scene, man? When
Yeah,
I'm out at Mike's. That's literally what I do. Bro, I have failed so much in my fucking life.
yeah.
From the time
I feel it.
I came out the womb to right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have failed school, work, relationships,
Yeah.
being a son,
Straight up.
being a nephew,
Yeah.
being an extended family.
Preach.
And no matter how many times, like, I trip over my own dick, like, I'll still be like, fuck, like, why is nothing working? But then sometimes, I'll pick up on things, I'll improve, I'll get better, and I've just realized, the smartest thing I've ever heard was you are who you put yourself of the 5 people around you,
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, well, my dad was an alcoholic, complete
Yeah.
failure
Yeah.
from the jump, Mom, single mother, raising 2 kids on minimum wage.
Yep.
Doing her best.
Doing her best. There's things I can't blame her for not learning. Growing
Yeah.
up as a boy, like, I can't blame her for not teaching me, like, masculine things that I should have learned
Right.
as a child and as youth.
Right.
And so those are the things, that I'm catching up to now. And I just like, even though I don't have the same level of talent or skill set, I have the same like rage and mindset in my head and in my body where I'm like, all right, you know what? Like, I have to be successful and good at something in life. And I know I'm comfortable talking in front of people. I like comedy, love sports, love working out, love money. And
fucking money. I love pussy. Add a 6 finger to that pussy.
Y'all didn't let me finish. And the best coochie known to man possible to attain.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everything that I have lived so far in my life, I do not want as an adult. Fuck no way. You know, I want to be able to have financial and time freedom to be able to do whatever the French toast I want to do.
Yeah.
And so I love looking up to Kobe and Tom Brady because they win, they're successful, they're devoted, they're committed. So I'm all right, what am I devoted and committed to? Sports, comedy, working out, making money from it, you know,
pussy.
You know,
pussy. Always. Yeah.
You know, and you know, something with using a microphone and broadcasting and being entertaining in some way. And so I mean, that's what led me to comedy. That's what I like. You know, it's something about comedy is addicting, as you guys know, too.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I remember learning from someone, it's a drug. As soon as you do it once, you either do it all the time, every day for the rest of your life, or you do it once and you completely give up.
Right.
Like, my friend said meth was like that, so it wasn't his thing. Smoked it once.
Said never again.
Not his thing.
You know what? And there are some fucking people out there, man, they're unicorns, and so they're just like, they can be that type where like they do it once and they're addicted for life, or they do it and they're like never addicted and it doesn't affect them. You're like, how does that work?
Right.
And so, but then they'll blame you for smoking weed every day. It's like, I have 2 jobs. I work out 34 times a week. I provide the best above average dick.
Yeah.
You know how I'm actually
doing what you can.
Here's the thing. I'm in high gold male masculine status, just below platinum.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and
We're
my
talking
goal,
Delta Sky Miles.
right, exactly. Right. One babe would not want to sit first class or business class every time you're like, babe, we're going to fucking Venice. We're fucking going to Lake Como. You know, we're going to tropics. Bro, if you're able to do that,
to fucking Cleveland, bitch, get in.
Bro, if you're able to do that 2 to 3 times a year, how are you not financially and time free and successful to be able to do whatever you want while having a family? Like, that's like the fucking ultimate American dream.
Yeah.
That is the American dream. I don't know. Do you believe in it still?
Bro.
Do you believe in
Hey, one of my favorite comics of all time, as he said, the American dream, you gotta be asleep to believe it.
Yeah, straight up. Who said that? That wasn't Bernie Mac, was it?
Bro, Carlin.
Oh.
Fucking Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Yeah.
With fucking Pryor and Bernie Mac and Robin Williams.
Bernie
and
Mac
Eddie
has
Murphy.
gotta be on.
Bro, all the Lenny Bruce. Bro, there'd be like a top 10 of
Earthquake. I heard Earthquake is an absolute killer.
Who's that?
I've never heard
Earthquake.
of Earthquake.
The big, look him up. Big black dude. Apparently he's a killer. I don't know if
the only big black dude I know is Lavelle Crawford.
He's also good, but
I love
you'll recognize Earthquake when you see him. He's a big bastard. I don't know if he was one of the original kings of comedy, but this motherfucker is. There he is.
No, he is not one of the original kings of comedy, but I definitely can see him like going on tour with him.
Right, Earthquake. I don't think we can probably play his material on.
No, I don't think so, but it is on Netflix. Check out Earthquake.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think what you said is a great point. But as far as masculinity standards go, especially now with the head injury, I'm falling behind. I think a little bit. I think I'm falling
with
behind.
Masculinity standards?
I think so, yeah.
How so?
I think right now my relationship wouldn't be so much like 50-50. It would be like 80-20 and she's a PCA. You know? She's taking care of me. Because I don't know when this is going to go away.
Is this a new relationship?
Oh, I'm not even speaking about something going on like right now. You know? This is just a bit. This is just like a goof.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is like
Yeah, dude.
I kind of forgot I had it until you said something about it.
Bro, here's the thing. I'm a visual learner, and so I get distracted easily.
Right.
And so I'm just like, oh, wait, he still has that hickey on his neck. So
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, who are these bad
Yeah, yeah,
bitches?
yeah.
All up on Aidan.
Who's
This is all that comedy pussy he gets after
right?
the Acme shows.
He was talking about how he loves money, pussy.
Money, pussy, weed, the good shit. The only stuff you need. Okay, how would you deal with this? Imagine you get done, you do a show. There's a group of people, they all love you. Half women, half guys.
Yep.
You're hanging out, and this woman comes over to you, and she just fucking takes a hold. She just grabs your dick, lets you know what's going on.
She comes over to you after show and grabs
your
your
dick,
full genitals.
Yeah, grabs your dick while you're sitting at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And you start playing a little bit of softball with her, but her friends are pushing you away. Pushing her, ripping her away.
Okay.
So you're like, whatever. And she
Okay.
comes over to you later that night, pulls a ring out of her pocket, tells you a couple hours later she's been married the whole time. How do you feel about that?
All right. I need to process this in my head a
Yeah.
little bit longer.
It's just a complete hypothetical.
Oh, so this isn't a real event.
I don't know. It might be based on something real.
Dude, Aidan signed like an NDA, I feel like, before he got over here. There's very specific
That's
things
fine.
he won't talk
Hey, you know
about.
what? Hey, you know what?
My life is my life. Head injury? That's got to be public eye because I'm on record wearing these sunglasses because it's too goddamn bright in here.
We are going to be two of the biggest conspiracy theorists about Aidan in the comedy
Truly,
scene.
dude.
You're like, bro, Aidan's been acting weird, dog.
Well, you know that, I think we might have touched on this last time, but there are people that think that you are in the government.
Yeah.
Your industry plan.
I am.
Bro, you're down the rabbit hole too?
I am the rabbit hole.
Bro.
Yeah.
The further I go down, the more interesting America fucking gets,
Right.
man.
They think Aidan McCluskey is an industry plant.
They killed Kennedy. Boom. They manufactured the Las Vegas shooting. Boom. They made me a government plant. Boom. They got all of it on lock.
I don't disagree with anything he just said.
Yeah. So, okay, now put it this way.
Bro.
Hypothetically speaking, say you're seeing someone new.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This girl that you used to see years ago. No contact.
Okay.
Up until this week, and she wants to see it. She's coming to one of your shows on the Saturday Late Show.
Okay. How do I feel?
Yeah, how are you approaching this situation?
Oh, I mean, one, you go out there, fucking kill it.
Right.
After the show, she comes up to you. You're just like, yeah, I know. And then turn your back. And then just enjoy the rest of your night.
Really? You're saying just cold shoulder all the way, turn the back.
Bro,
that's what I got this for. I was like, I think that'll shorten the conversation, probably.
Exactly. You know, always ask yourself, what would Lord Future Hendrix do?
That is a good point.
Guess what he would do? Fucking serve the base, motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
If you already clapped cheeks once, you have the power.
That is true. So are you seeing anyone right now?
I have a girlfriend.
You do?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been together?
2 years.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
2 years? You've kind of kept her under lock. Yeah. I feel like I've been here for like 3, and I've never...
Yeah, we're in a complicated situation, though, in our relationship, so...
Oh, really? Can you speak on it, or no?
Not really.
No?
Yeah, we're just... We have an apartment together right now, and so we have it until... next May, this upcoming May.
Yeah.
And so it's like after that, we're not quite sure what's going to happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I mean, it's, I think just like anyone, you feel bad about it.
Yeah.
But then you also, I guess, have a lot of intrusive thoughts of like, all right, like, what's the best positive way to go about this if this does end? But at the same time, like, the future hasn't arrived yet, so might as well just make this present as, positive and healthy and, experiential as possible. And, when that time comes, you deal with it, but you can't let it, affect your mind.
Right.
You know? Or else then you're just going to be miserable.
Right.
And like, why do you want to be depressed and miserable for 6 months?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like fun.
You're a better man than I, because I would take the latter, and I would be depressed and upset for 6
Oh, don't
months.
get me wrong. I feel those feelings damn near every single day, but
Yeah.
I push them aside because I'm like, fuck
Yeah.
that. Being sad and depressed, even in my last heartfelt relationship, being sad and depressed and having pity didn't do anything to me. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation again. So instead, I'm just gonna go to the gym twice as much. I'm just gonna bulk up.
Yeah.
As fucking
Get shredded.
just
Make that bitch miss you.
exactly. Man.
Yeah.
Get that money up.
Hey, can
Yep.
you give me a glass of water?
I live by a simple model.
Yeah.
The GF3 method.
And-
God, fitness, finance, freedom, and
Amen.
everything else will fall into place.
I believe that. Are you a heavy God believer?
I am a God believer.
Really? Are you, Elliot?
I don't believe in God. No, not really.
You're atheist?
Kinda. I don't know.
Are
That's the
you-
thing. I've not
Would you-
thought about it in a long time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So agnostic.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Not saying there's nothing.
Have you always been a believer?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see here thing. He's wearing sunglasses,
Like-
so I can't tell. He's looking at me or not.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Gotcha.
No. I grew up Catholic.
Are you a practicing Catholic currently?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll go to church Christmas and Easter.
Right.
Yeah, the big
only
ones. Yeah.
real important days.
Right.
The
shit that would make your grandma happy.
Right.
Right.
Because I don't particularly agree with organized religion. I believe in having faith and belief in a higher power of one's choosing.
Yep.
That holds strong moral, ethical, respectful values.
You sound a lot like a Freemason right now.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I don't know if I feel so comfortable with
Rabbit
the
hole.
elites.
Oh.
Huh?
You're one of the elites, dude. You sound like a Freemason.
I'll be honest, I kind of fucking wish I was an elite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
suppose. I'm a government plant and I don't even know it.
I would love to be the one that gets all the way in.
Yep.
And then just fucking cut the tie.
You know?
Yeah.
But, well, I feel like if you cut the tie and you're all the way up, they're going to cut you down. Look at Epstein. Look at...
No, exactly. It's essentially a lifelong suicide mission.
Right.
But I don't want to get that level. But I just want to be able to
Let's go deep.
I just want to be able
Jeffrey Epstein was a CIA plant, too.
Do you really?
Yeah.
to define plant.
So, I
Define
think...
plancy, political plancy.
Because a lot of the people that went to his island, who were they?
Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker,
Bill Gates.
high status,
No
high
Johnson.
status,
politicals, entertainment, and athlete.
Yep.
Marketable
Right.
individuals.
So people in pseudo positions of power,
The World Economic Forum,
exactly.
the World Health Organization.
They are trying to get dirt
United
on them so that they can continue the goal of the CIA, because the CIA is really the people that run this country, and if you don't think that, you're dumb.
I can't say you said anything I disagree with.
Am I wrong, Kevin?
No, not particularly or too specifically.
They killed the president. They what else? What other? There's so many things the CIA has done. Started the war in Iraq. Did 9/11. What do you want me to say?
I would say they contributed to 9/11.
Big time.
They didn't do 9/11.
I think
they contributed to 9/11.
So define that. How are we talking?
So specifically 9/11, after many years of personal research, I think America will always believe that Islamic people are responsible for the catastrophes of 9/11. However, I feel United States government and or knowledge personnel have linked communication conversations with the Islamic government as well.
Yeah.
And through time, from 70s and 80s, there was just built up tension.
Yep.
And Osama bin Laden just came out as the poster child for a terroristic organization, and they're like, all right, we're gonna blame this guy
Right.
and his posse. You know, the real attackers,
The perpetrators.
perpetrators. But there's so much
Yeah.
government information that like the American people will never know or care
Totally.
or care
Totally.
about, or care about finding out, because people are so programmed
Yeah.
and they are so attached to only hearing one narrative
Right.
instead of listening to two, and then be able to use logical and sensible, thought processes to
Yep.
figure out, like what's best and what's worst for them, instead of just, joining a group, wearing a hat or wearing a certain armband,
Right.
to represent your feelings because, that's what your friends or family do.
Right.
And so, man, it's tough, man. That's why I feel like I stand out in the comedy scene so many times, because like I feel like I can't relate to like certain people because
They just believe hook, line, and sinker 9/11 was just straight the dope.
right, and
straight facts.
Here the thing. I feel I struggle with like being able to relate to anyone because I'm the type of person, that looks like what causes all
Right.
this oppression
And also-
and bullshit on people.
But this is the thing too, man. Is like I brought up on stage a couple times that that I'm a 9/11 truther. Okay, and what people don't understand is they're like, well, it's a fact. The USA found it out. They found it out in 12 hours that it was Iraq. They already knew the connections, everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, is that not insane? And then also, fucking, you look at Tower 7. You look at fucking what's the other thing too? The fucking plane hit the Pentagon.
Yeah,
There just was not a hole in the Pentagon.
there wasn't a hole.
There
in the
was
Pentagon?
not a big hole in the Pentagon.
So when the plane hit that side of the Pentagon, it was just a two-story collapse of.
They edited a
building, or
video
what?
that it looked so real that the plane impacted the Pentagon, but there's no pictures or videos of the actual Pentagon being destroyed.
Okay, so this is
Really? I didn't know that.
So this is what I'm so curious about, because I know there has to be visual evidence of this somewhere, because the Pentagon has to have security cameras all over that place. Correct? Right? And because it's the government, they're going to hide what they don't want the American public to see.
fucking aliens, fucking all that shit. They're
All that.
hiding it.
I can guarantee you there is visual evidence somewhere in that governmental building that has actual footage of that plane coming directly down into the building and taking out whatever side of the building it did, holding certain records
Right.
and financial paper.
Well, that's the other thing too, dude. Is with you just mentioned aliens. Like, have you ever watched the Bob Lazar interviews?
Never heard of them.
Bob Lazar. So he was a guy that worked in Area 51.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how they had him read all these documents, and one of them was basically saying that every world religion does not only believes in aliens.
Say that one more time.
That there's a document that they had to read
Yeah.
that is basically evidence that every single biblical act, like Jesus rising from the dead, all that kind of shit, is on alien life forms. Like that Jesus was an alien, Muhammad was an alien, everything like that. Because they're doing these fucking amazing things, and then back in 1,000 or year zero, what are they gonna think? Oh, it's a fucking mystical man. You know what I mean? But it's
Their
true.
fucking stupid little brains couldn't comprehend what the hell was going on.
That was dumber than a pile of shit, is what I call it.
Dumber than a pile of shit. So they were just drawing pictures of oh my god, it was a fucking alien.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ! Now you got the whole world fighting. Couldn't just write down came from the sky. It didn't look real.
Right.
They had to make everybody believe that there was a person that came down, created just miracles and things along those nature.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I guess I don't like that we just can't get along.
Facts.
If there's one thing I don't like, it's a bad guy.
Yeah.
I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't like a bad guy. That's one thing I hate the most in this
Evil
world.
fellas,
Bad guy.
dude. Hate them.
They're all in the government. Bad guys.
Bad guys, hate them.
I agree.
Mitch McConnell.
Gotta go.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Bad brain, bad guy.
Bad.
Lizard boy.
Yeah.
I think.
What do you think about that?
Think about McConnell freezing up.
Like reptilian, like fucking vampiric transparency, visible.
I think people like him and Joe Biden and everyone else that acts like that, regardless of what the color of their skin is or political party,
right. End of the day, their skin's green.
Huh?
At the end of the day, their skin's green.
Exactly. Why are any of they controlling important public policies?
Right.
For people like us, like
I don't know.
It's greed.
Yeah.
I'm glad my life isn't in my own hands.
Right.
You know, I'm glad I'm not in charge of people. Like whatever era it is that like an old fucker gets in and creates no problems whatsoever, or he gets us involved in war, but I don't have to hear about it constantly, and gas prices go down, then I'm happy. That's all I need in my life. I don't.
What did what Jesse Ventura once said about Fox? Mm-hmm. He was saying it's always the guys when you look back at Vietnam, they're the ones going, God, I don't want to get drafted. I'm gonna dodge the draft, and look at them now. They're going, let's put these other young men to war. Mm-hmm. You know, like he had a fucking term for it, but like it was like the pigeons and the hawks. The pigeons are the people. The hawks are the people that make decisions. Mm-hmm. Where it's pigeon hawk. You're once a pigeon, now you're a hawk. Can't make up their fucking mind.
Oh, how did he say it?
He was like, after serving in Vietnam, I said I don't want to go to war anymore. I'm a hawk pigeon. All these other politicians that will say, oh, let's go to Iraq off of no evidence whatsoever. They say we want to go to Iraq. What are you, a pigeon hawk? You know, like they once wanted peace when it affected them, but now that it doesn't affect them anymore, what are they going to do? Fucking throw a 70-year-old guy into war going, all right, fight your own battle. And what his proposition was saying that every member of Congress that says I want to go to war, and if it's a winning vote, they have to delegate one of their personal, like their immediate family members, to go to war for them.
Not a bad move.
Not a bad move.
I hope I get to see him in April at the Libertarian. Yeah. He's
hosting the Libertarian convention.
You are?
It's in Duluth. I have to do it Thursday through Saturday.
How many minutes you get?
I'm hosting the whole thing, the whole event. And he said Jesse Ventura might be there.
Well, because he's like a libertarian guy. Mm-hmm. Or like he's independent. But he said that if you were to run for president, it would be under the Libertarian Party. So
did you guys hear the Argentinian country just...
What's up with that?
I've seen TikToks about it. I don't know what that's about.
I see that same. I see the TikToks about him kissing blonde boys with blue eyes and shit. And I'm like, well, I think we know why they're there.
Yep.
But what's going on with this guy? Yeah, what's going on with this guy? What is the story behind this guy?
Oh, I have no idea. I've seen videos that I've saved that I've yet to actually watch, but I guess this Argentinian president is he's all about freedom and anti-communist and leftist.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is he a bad guy or is he a good guy?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But
hard to tell.
But I assume since he's a politician, he's probably more likely bad guy.
Bad guy.
I think the only
bad guy.
The only good politicians there are independents.
The only politicians
Gary Johnson was a good politician.
The only politicians that were good were no politicians.
Yeah.
George Washington. I think the guys that started the country had good intentions. But they didn't.
They were also doing shit like Ben Franklin. They did some archaeology on his house. Mm-hmm. Found kid bones. He was experimenting on kids, no lie.
He was experimenting on children?
Mm-hmm. No lie.
We keep digging up.
No lie, dude. It's talk about the goat mentality. Ben Franklin had a mentality where he's like, I'm gonna experiment on kids, that kind of stuff.
Wow.
Swear to God. Look up Ben Franklin kid bones.
Ben Franklin kid bones. Back at home, Google Ben Franklin kid bones. Find out about the experimentation Tom Jefferson or Ben Franklin.
See, dude, you gave me a sativa, and now I'm going off about fucking...
We've talked nothing about...
I want to crush some Chipotle right about now.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah. Here's the thing.
What about Pancheros?
Pancheros?
Yeah.
I picked up from DoorDash there a few times. Pancheros looks fire.
It's really
I've
good.
never tried Pancheros yet.
It's
Neither have
literally
I.
5 minutes away. It's fucking good.
I might have to be a post-show
Yeah.
snack. I might
Yeah.
have to
There
pick
you
up.
go. We've talked extensively about government conspiracies. Not what I thought this episode was going to be, man. I'm glad that you came in. You're ready to talk because I have such a hard time forming sentences lately.
Bro, you have a concussion. That's why you have a bad time forming sentences.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just.
Me and Elliot are having problems forming sentences because we're high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
I'm thinking too much about everything I'm saying.
Facts.
And now you got me tweaking off the sativa, so now the real shit's coming up.
and we're going to your parents after this. Can I still ride along with you?
I don't care.
We'll stop at urgent care.
That's fine.
Bro, that might be a really solid move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know, dude. Like there's been a consistent ringing in my ear since it happened. My fucking balance is way off. Like
Where
I
did
would fail.
they hit you?
I would fail a field sobriety test. To be honest, I don't even know. I went up for the rebound and I was just put right down.
He's got a
and
good vertical, actually.
Who does?
Aidan.
My head just bounced off of it, and then I remember them just kind of like sitting me up, and they're like tapping me on the shoulder, being like, "You're all right. You're good. You're good." And I had to sit
You're
down.
all right, bro.
Yeah. And I had to sit on the bleachers.
Wait, so you hit your head on the floor or
On the floor, yeah, really hard. Yeah, I went
What side of the
straight-
head?
I think this side.
Mm.
I just it bounced off, and I sat there for a little bit, and there was because they do like the youth stuff at the rec center too, so they had like a lot of the kids there, and so they had like little bottles of Gatorade, and I was trying to drink them, but I kept like getting really sick. I kept throwing it all up in my mouth because I was so dizzy. So I ended up going to the bathroom, throwing up, and was like, I think I just need to like go home and take a nap because I'm so fucking tired and I can't even hold down Gatorade, you know.
Bruh.
So I went home and I just went to sleep, and I woke up, dude. Like day and a half went by, I was out, but I woke up.
You went. You did the one thing you're not supposed to do: go home and sleep.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I mean, I was like, I couldn't even hold down Gatorade. I was throwing up.
Well, Aidan, what's kind of crazy? You've been saying I don't know one person from the Minneapolis comedy scene that's died of a head injury.
Yeah.
And I bring up Timon, and you're acting like you weren't even like fucking best friends with him. Like that's where I'm getting. That's where I think we should get you the urgent care.
Yeah.
Because literally, he was with him. He was the last person to see him alive.
You were?
One of, yeah.
Bruh. Damn, that is a lot to have on you.
Yeah, one of the last people. He wasn't doing well. And I just based the gauge off that. Like, I'm still walking. Thank God I wear the Velcro shoes because I can't bend down for very long. If I put my head down, it feels like all the blood in my head's just rushing. My eyes start to hurt fucking really bad.
Bro, you need to start taking care of yourself.
I have been. I mean, I've been eating pretty healthy, you know. Like, I try to have, like, a banana a day and shit.
I'm looking up concussion protocol.
It's going to tell you, take a bunch of Gatorade, nap.
That'd be horrible.
Back to regular activities such as school, light aerobic activity, moderate activity, head or heavy non-contact activity, practice and full contact, and then six competition. Right now, you're at fucking step one, back to regular activities such as school.
Yeah.
Gotta put sunglasses on, though. That's their recommendation. I knew a kid that had 9 concussions before he even went out of the third grade.
What was going on
What?
at home?
Right.
Had nothing at home. He played hockey in 3rd grade and got head bashed against the boards.
9
was
times.
Was out of school for a long time, that kid. And then they go, oh, you're ready to go back. And they just get banged into the boards again or get, like, fucking hit bad.
Did any, like, thing come out about him later on in life?
Right.
Has he,
well, now he's a music producer in Los Angeles.
No shit.
Is he doing well? Or is he, like,
I think so.
paying an egregious amount for studio time and they're just kind of taking advantage of a person with a TBI?
that I don't know.
Okay. Because
I
I don't
remember
think
after that time in 3rd grade, you think, oh, he can't play sports anymore. Played like 4 years of lacrosse with him, and he got hit hard a lot. He's not a big guy. Probably your size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're resilient.
Yep.
If I just keep pushing through, I'll probably make it out of this one, I think.
Well, they you're picking up your glasses, squinting.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm gonna make it out of this.
I'll probably make it out of this one.
Tough.
So, when you said like, "Oh, I'm feeling really, really tired," like when you first laid down and you just fall right asleep.
Fell right asleep, woke up day and a half later, didn't even get up to piss.
A day and a half later?
Yeah. Yeah, it was 5 o'clock the fall, like 2 days later, basically.
What time did you work out, or what time did you play basketball?
Rec center usually about 6 o'clock, probably got home about 7. Didn't even shower, went laid down flat.
So, and then you woke up at 5 a.m. next morning.
5 p.m. the next.
So that's almost 2 days.
Yeah.
Bro, go to a doctor.
I don't know.
You need to see a medical
That's
professional.
46 hours asleep.
I don't know, dude. I think I'm fine.
How so?
Well,
We've
yeah, I
talked
mean, he
for
did
like
drive over here. He's
Yeah.
been talking.
We have been talking,
True,
you know.
true.
And like I said, I've been eating since I hit my head. I've been eating healthier. I typically have like a banana a day, or
Do you have any? What are your proteins? What are your carbs? What are your
McDonald's this morning.
typical Aidan move?
Yeah. Trying to stay as healthy as I possibly can.
How much food do you make at home?
Do I make it home? I never make any food at home. I just eat at Quick Trip. I eat at Quick Trip every day.
You know,
Multiple times a day.
I can see it.
I heard one thing though is if you do Zins, like the nicotine in those,
It's a natural neurotropic. It's
exactly,
probably
so
rebuilding.
it'll stop you from gaining weight.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh.
Can't gain weight when you're on Zin. Heard it here first.
I didn't know that. I do. How many do you do a day? Do you smoke cigarettes at all or any nicotine? Really?
Nothing. Just
How do you get through the day?
work out?
Really?
Yeah.
Where are you going to work out?
I go to Edina, Lifetime.
Oh, no shit.
Mm-hmm.
They probably play basketball there, though, right?
Sure do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would like to get back out there.
Bro,
I
it's
would like
nice.
to play again.
It is not nice.
Dude, is it troubled after school kids? I think that's why I was getting pushed so much.
I wouldn't be able to tell you who hit you over the head. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like...
Does your mother ever ask you something that she did and you weren't there? And she's like, "Can you tell me what I was thinking about when we were standing in the kitchen? How the fuck am I supposed to know?"
You stupid bitch. Why would you ever ask me such a dumb fucking question? Don't even look me in the eyes again. Yeah, something along those lines.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they get mad at you for not knowing. It's
Yeah.
like, how could you not help me remember? What?
You just fucking... Dad should have left. One of them? Yeah.
Yep.
I feel that. Straight up.
Ah.
You look at her like that. Fucking dickhead! What are you doing? I've never... I don't know. Have you physically threatened a family member? Ever? Has it ever come to that? Neither have I.
Mm-mm.
I've never physically threatened a family member except my brother, but I feel like
I thought you and your... Was it you and your uncle or one of your buddies' uncles or dads you scrapped with, I thought?
my girlfriend's dad.
Really? Wait, I didn't know that. I thought it
You
happened
fought
like...
your girlfriend's dad? Physically
No,
fought?
I never fought him, but he was like that mad.
At you?
Yeah.
I'm not referencing that time. For some reason, I'm remembering a story with a boat or something like that, where you ended up fighting your uncle. You guys were wrestling, but it ended up being a real ass fight. I don't. Maybe this is.
No. That was my friend Emmett.
Oh.
Yeah, we wrestled. He broke my foot.
Is that what I'm thinking of? I for some reason
Did
thought
you
it
make
was
him pay
an
for it?
adult man.
No. I've never fought an uncle.
Really?
Never.
For some reason, I thought you had. Have you ever busted anything in a fight? I got my finger busted in a fight once.
Nope.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Do you fight?
I've only been in one fight.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the context of that?
Oh, some kids from 7th, 8th grade, that I thought were my friends were fucking with me, and then I was just realizing like we weren't cool at all.
Right.
And so then
Yeah.
I just got tired of like them doing something to me. So I remember they stole food out of my locker, having to be gobstoppers. And the one time
on site.
Right. And the one time I've ever snitched is actually at that time. I was like, hey, so-and-so keeps stealing shit from my locker, whatever. Like, they're not listening to me. What am I supposed to do? And then they got upset. And the guy's like, hey, we got to fight now since you told us. I was like, all right, say less. Time and place. So then we fought in a bathroom that was next to a Spanish room. And we ended up getting caught sparring because we broke a clock in the Spanish room. And then we had to serve like a recess detention, and that was it.
Oh, that's not bad. Did you win?
I'm not sure. I don't think either of us won or lost. We were just like, as soon as he punched me first, like I just blacked out, and I just like Tyson, I just kept swinging until
Someone
either
stopped you.
either he fell down or someone pulled me off.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna stop.
Right.
Right.
That's like how Michael Jordan said, "I've never lost a game. I just ran out of time."
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the Michael Jordan of fighting ever, but
I think, okay,
how many times have you been in a fight?
just a small handful of times when I was younger.
Small handful of times.
Yeah. Just
Between
in
what
middle
ages?
school, like between like 12 and like 15, probably.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. It was just a little fight. They're all of my friends now, so wasn't really.
Yeah.
It was
I
meant
think
to
you,
be.
yeah, you fight, but you end up being friends. I think in the long, because you're like, he didn't kill me.
Right.
True.
That's a buddy, you know, that's a boy. So do you think? Let's go just like group brackets of people, and you tell me if you could fight him or not. Like
Facts.
we're talking like a dude like Elliot. What do we think on that one? I'm not
I
talking
think-
him
Right,
particularly,
right,
but like
that was the eye of the
I
predator.
saw the eye.
but you're
You sized him up.
you're saying a guy of his size,
Yeah,
like out in public, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Or like not, or like in a house party or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some sort of
sure.
setting where you guys.
Let's say you're outside a Crane after the
Oh.
open mic when it was still going.
Let's see.
A guy like my size comes up to you
and has
You have
beef.
a-
and is like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like just
he had a
he's
good
drunk.
set. He's fucked up a little bit, but he wants to.
but
Twins lost.
Gotcha,
Yep.
gotcha. But and he's getting mad and aggressive with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Or a woman nearby.
Yep.
Woman nearby. Do I know the woman?
Vaguely.
Sarah McPeck.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, whatever. I know who that person. I know who that person is, but like I'm not gonna let.
You're not dying on the sword for
No.
it.
I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna let her affect the way if someone like Elliot is getting in my grill.
Right.
Like, I'm here thing like. I'll probably give you like 2 chances to be like, hey, bro. Hey, I feel you, man, but you're getting close. And then I would even probably, out of the decency of my own heart, be like, all right, hey, bro, like this is it. I would actually try to actually do myself the favor and walk away. But if you got anywhere like in a certain range
Yep.
of my swing,
Yep.
bro,
Lights out.
You're gonna see a sucker punch, bro. It's just real
Yeah.
quick.
Okay. So a dude like Elliot now. Let's say dude like me. Are we? You're.
I mean, I would treat you the exact same
Okay.
way.
And now we're talking. You're coming out of like, where do you typically shop for like groceries and shit?
Cub?
Okay. Did you ever go to the Brooklyn
Lawns.
Center Walmart?
No, but I can't imagine
Okay.
what that.
Yeah.
What that
So
would
like,
be
say you're at.
you gotta be on your toes
Yeah,
there.
you do. You couldn't walk
Gotta
fucking
be on your
5
toes.
feet without hearing. Excuse me, brother. You got a second? You can't. You couldn't there. So I'm saying you're coming out of. You honest to God couldn't. So say you're walking out of there and there's an extremely aggressive like elderly woman, and she is taking swings. She is trying to hurt you.
Hey, you know what, man? we want to live in an equal rights society. And guess what? You get one time.
Yeah.
If someone swings on me, regardless of identity or gender, if you're another human being, I have every right by law to be able to defend myself.
Yeah.
And so if that means punching back or pushing you away.
What if she was like slumped over in a walker and was like, I fucking hate what you said up there. She said it's like kind of punching you just real slow like that, as fast as she can move. Would you take her out?
Bro, I'm just going to avoid that entire environment and situation. I'm like, you know what? You're not even worth like bothering. So that's when I just had to move my environment from that.
So let's say here's a scenario. Like, you get an older dude, we're talking like, could be late 50s, early 60s, you can't really tell.
Right.
But he's getting real aggressive, real in your face. Just average build type of dude. And are you going to dust him? Like, but he's talking like
he's
legit. He's talking like
he's being legitly disrespectful.
He's being disrespectful to you also, but he's also saying some kind of shit where you're like, I'm not really sure if this guy knows what's going on right now. Like, but he is getting like pushy and kind of violent.
He's a little incoherent.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, same situation. Hey man, I'm gonna give you 2 times, and then on that third one, I'm knocking you out. Like, it's you're. And then you're getting struck out, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and his fucking family's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, he has dementia.
Hey, too bad. Sorry, bro. Hey, dementia's a little bit too slow then.
Yeah.
Dementia, Bruce Willis is like,
bro, how?
You're a fucking pussy. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
I was a Die Hard,
bro. That's a serious problem that I think in society is that people aren't willing to see. That's a toxic masculinity trait, is to be like too aggressive and then just knock someone out or be completely physical with them like that. Like, there's a level of like rage that's being like shamed in men to like not react. Like, there's a study that I once saw. It said like 80% of people would not hit or attack someone's like if someone spit on their mother. Like, how do you not immediately just become so enraged if someone spit on your own mother?
Yeah.
To not like immediately kill them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It really depends on the size for me. If I'm like, okay, now my mom's getting spit on, and then she just has to watch her son get the shit kicked out of him.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
That is, hey, bro, I'd rather get knocked out than see myself not fight someone who is disrespecting me or someone that I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's an honorable way of looking at it. I was just more along the lines of like, well, she's going to get spit on and watch her son get knocked out. So.
Ooh, that's 2 tough losses.
Yeah, that's 2 tough, bad ones. Like,
as a bystander, if I feel like I'm competitive enough, bro, you got to do something. If you're just a stranger, you got to do something to show that family somewhat love.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go, especially if that other person's talking like mad shit still.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, I just saw 2 innocent, like, normal people just take fat L's.
Yep.
And this guy's over here just enjoying your day. No, I'm sorry, I can't allow that.
Yep.
Someone has to snipe you
in
the parking lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whack you, like take you out. Bruh. Ain't no way good karma can just be around for that person anymore.
Right. I think... How long have we done on time, Elliot?
We've done...
we're over an hour.
15.
Wow, we did a full ep.
We did.
Hey, I'm willing to come back again.
Absolutely.
And
love to have you back.
And be a co-contributor to this podcast.
Yeah, man.
Because I need to start one of this shit. I need to start one of these myself.
Maybe we could have you on, do like if you could just record like a sports update. We'll throw that in like the middle of it.
Fantastic.
I think that'd be really good.
A sports and sport-related pop culture segment.
Yeah, just like a quick fucking 5 minutes. You pop in.
Say less.
Because I think what we're trying to do, like I said, since I hit my head, I just realized that men don't know how to be men.
Mm-mm.
Facts, man. Bro,
you know?
Growing up...
Ever since I hit my head, I came to that realization.
Bro, you know what? Something changed with this guy.
Yeah.
It's only been it's only been 2 weeks, and you are preaching everything that I preach.
You're like in that episode of SpongeBob, you know, when Man Ray starts doing good for society?
Yeah.
He's trying to give Patrick back his wallet. That's you now.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be a bad villain. Bad guy.
Bad guy. I used to be a bad guy. Some people would
define yourself as a bad guy.
Yeah, some people would still say I'm a bad guy. There's some people out walking around say I'm a bad guy right now.
Lumbering around. Big clumpy boots.
How are you a bad guy?
I'm just a bad guy, I guess. I don't know. I think it's because people don't like when a man wakes up and fucking tries.
Yep.
This is true.
You know?
Especially if they're white.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's just they don't like you living your life.
Nope.
You get some people, they just do not like seeing you happy.
This is true.
You know?
Fuck them.
Fuck them. That's straight up.
If they're not with us, they're against us.
They're against us.
Fuck them.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, man, I couldn't agree more. Masculinity is declining at a rapid pace, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And that's someone who did not have a father or any brothers growing up.
Yeah. So I think... Well, that's just what we're trying to do here. We're trying to, like, cultivate, like, a more, like...
So that's what
just guys being dudes, you know? Like, we were the smoke show. We were just laying around. We were smoking. But then I fucking hit my head. And I was like, men aren't men anymore. And we need to pay attention to what the fuck's going on.
Bro,
there's a decline in society.
Facts.
Yeah.
Bro,
Ever since I banged my head, I was like...
And that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? We're rebranding.
All right, the timing of this episode just seems a little bit too coincidental.
Yeah.
Because that's literally everything that I preach and I'm about.
I mean, dude.
Yeah, work it out, get money, coochie, man.
Pussy, yeah.
Pussy. Bro,
I love pussy!
God's work. That's God's grace right there.
Yeah. I think I was just blessed, honestly. I think once the fucking sunlight stops hurting my eyes, this is unstoppable.
Yep.
You know?
I can't tell if he's fucking around or not anymore.
No, he genuinely did his head, yeah.
So I think this is good.
Someone woke up, watched Kobe highlights. He came ready to record this bitch.
Yeah, straight up, I did. So like I said, we'll throw you in the middle, do like a little sports fucking read, masculinity read. I mean, something to like.
Or just Kevin Holmes news update.
Yeah, there we go.
Because it could be conspiracies, it could be masculinity shit, it could be sports. It doesn't fucking.
Some sort of an update right in the middle, keep us flowing, and then we'll go back.
How would I get you that content or material?
We have an editor now, so we might have you just give it to him. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Who's the editor of this podcast now?
Aidan knows him.
My buddy Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Rudy Pavich, he's a really good editor.
Yeah, if we asked him to do it, he would probably want to be on it.
Yep.
So Ben doesn't want any skin in the game, so yeah. Yeah. I'm not part of the barter and trade system. I'd rather just pay to have it done, you know. But no, I think this was good. I think this episode was good for me. Like you said, oddly coincidental that it synced up this way.
This man came in looking like Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
These Jack Harlow vibes.
Performing in front of a fucking Halloween blow up decoration.
Aidan looks like he's gonna get famous in comedy after performing at every Quick Trip bus station.
I would. Yeah, if they had me, I would.
Quick Trip comedy tour.
Quick Trip comedy tour.
We talked money, conspiracies, fucking fighting.
Yep.
Pussy.
Puss.
Actually, no, we haven't talked about coochie too much.
No.
We've just said coochie out loud.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, is there any parting knowledge you can give us as far as your game goes, getting pussy? Because, I mean, I don't know. We're just two dudes. Elliot and I, you've had a girlfriend for 2 years.
Yep.
Same.
Yep.
I wouldn't say my game's the best. But I wouldn't say it's awful.
Yeah.
But I also, didn't have a whole lot of confidence growing up in trying to develop game.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So it's like I'm learning. I feel like I'm learning a lot of things late. You know, that I could have utilized and prepared myself a little bit better.
Yeah.
In regarding like asking chicks out and approach. Like I'm real big on positive, image. And like positive masculine male image. Like, Like, have you guys heard of Kevin Samuels?
Of course.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
He died, right?
Yeah, he died about a year ago from hypertension.
Yep.
Heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And he was a YouTube podcaster, content creator, and he just taught. And he was a image consultant that turned dating coach.
Yeah.
He was from Atlanta, Georgia. Had millions of like followers and subscribers on YouTube and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that guy changed my life.
Really?
And then I followed another. And then I've been following another guy named Dan Penna. He's a.
Of course.
You've heard of him?
Of course.
Are you bullshitting with me? Or
I'm dead serious. He's the guy that will like yell at the crowd, "This is why you're fucking poor."
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, my entire life, I've always had this like rage to like try to communicate better and like learn and understand things like more simpler, and like I've never been able to like find that particular individual. But this guy, he's called the $1 trillion man.
The $1 trillion man?
The $1 trillion man.
Yeah.
His name is Dan Pena.
Okay.
And he's a business coach that like takes in business people, entrepreneurs, just like young people, like anyone. Mm-hmm. He's flipped people from the age of like 13 to like 78 from being poor to rich.
Yeah.
You know, like writing $1 million business deals. You know? And the way he just like screams and verbally attacks everyone, I'm like, this is like the type of rage that's just been like pent up in my head. Because have you ever been so mad at like your mom or your sister or sibling?
You fucking bitch! Yeah, I hate you. Yeah.
You don't know how to verbally like express, you know, how you're feeling without like wanting to hit someone yet first.
And you can't hit a woman.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so just like hearing and having that, it's like a constructive rage, you know, that I can mold into like preparing myself better to take better moves in life and, you know, get more shit done and live a life I actually want to enjoy living and,
dude,
you know, and not be run by the government and governed and soon to be living in their 15-minute cities with their digital bullshit ID and currency. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they're going to take over.
Are you a Bitcoin guy?
No, I'm not.
Did you ever invest in Bitcoin?
No, I invested in Dogecoin once, just like off of a goofy gimmick with some other buddies. I put in $1,000.
Holy shit!
And
did you end up doing all right,
bro? After about 8-9 months later, the highest I went was $13,000.
Whoa!
I took out 10, and then I invested 8 into another bullshit. Actually, but Dogecoin wasn't bullshit. The next thing that I invested was bullshit and ended up losing 8,000 of that 10 grand I pulled out. Bro, I was pissed. But it was greed and
get selfish. Overtaken by just
right, exactly. So I'm like, oh, never again. Yeah. I was given a gift from God and I blew it.
Squandered it. Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I could take that out. Only $8,000. Okay. You know what? I know I can make that up again somewhere in life. So no, it was a good lesson.
But 13K off Dogecoin is fucking crazy.
Yep, 13,000 profit off $1,000. Yeah.
I know a guy.
But yeah, no, I don't like investing in Dogecoin or any of that cryptocurrency.
Because it's all for the black market. The reason why it's big.
It's also not like physical evidence. I mean, like, yeah, sure, you could probably print a picture off or whatever crypto it is, but it's not like an actual tangible object. Thing. You know, it's not a product. It's not a service. You know.
Yeah.
And so, it's like what Charlie Munger says. You know, it's trading cryptocurrency is like trading turds, and you don't want to be left out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
I have a few $100 in crypto. I forgot the password to. I'll never get it back. But
yeah, I don't invest in Bitcoin or any of that crypto stuff. Yeah. I want to invest in like real estate. Right. You know, once I have money.
You know, our
and I'm going to be 30, and so running out of time. I got to make some moves. Yeah. Fuck.
My roommate, one of Aidan's former roommates, he took everything he had in Bitcoin and put it towards Pokemon cards.
See, and that's what fucking irritates me, man.
A guy who did that.
That is what will forever piss me off about having the smarts and talent that I wish I had that I don't have. And it's like growing up as a kid thinking I was going to be an NBA player when there was no shot in hell that's going to happen.
Yep.
But you believed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
Nevertheless.
Exactly. You know?
Engine.
Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I've wished I had a professional athlete's skills and talent.
Right.
But
Who
then...
hasn't?
Right, but then, you know, they fuck around by getting in trouble in the law or speeding down a Las Vegas Boulevard and taking out...
Killing
someone in her Prius with her dog, you know, because you were hammered.
Who is that?
Henry Ruggs III with the Raiders. First round draft pick out of Alabama. Entire family...
Aaron Hernandez.
Exactly. Entire families taken away from easy generational wealth.
Yeah.
Forever, all because their talented son, you know, has psychological mental issues, or is so arrogant with their own self, self-centered that they're like, you know what, fuck the world, I'm on top, this is my shit, and that's why
I'm gonna go 117 miles per hour down the highway.
156 on a 35.
Yeah.
In a Porsche. Do you know what type of impact that has
135 miles an hour, anything is going to kill you bad.
On impact.
Yeah.
In a fucking Prius with your dog, bro, you deserve nothing but shame and hell on earth for the remainder of your life.
Yeah, fire and brimstone, honestly. Yeah.
That trauma you left on that girl's family forever.
Family, yeah.
But there was like it was the coach. Who's the coach for Alabama?
Nick Saban.
I'm glad I remember. He was going like, if you took his keys, that would have been the cool thing to do. He wouldn't have liked you for doing that. Wouldn't have thought much of you for doing that. But would a woman and her dog be alive and his career wouldn't be destroyed? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude. You know.
Thank you, Nick.
Preaching the good word.
I think this has been a great episode. Honestly, we're ending on a, I think, positive message at the very least.
If you drink and drive, you should burn in the lake of fire.
But if
I wouldn't go that far. But
if you smoke and fire,
you're
then
right.
what? If you smoke and drive, then what?
Yep.
If you smoke and drive, then you're fine.
You're just cool.
Where's Khalifa smokes and drives?
Yeah, everybody
puts it out on his Twitter every day.
Right.
Yeah, everyone.
Or his ex account.
Right.
Yeah, but thank you for coming, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, Kings. Thanks for having me.
Seriously,
we'll keep in touch about fucking having you doing a little reoccurring.
You know,
thing.
did we even do an intro?
We didn't, but let's do an outro.
Okay.
You're rocking with the Goat Mentality Podcast. You're rocking with the hardest rappers, the hardest trappers of the 55014 area code. Y'all know the game.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Kevin Holmes, for coming on the show.
I just hope we didn't mumble for as long as I think we did.
I think we're good.
We're good.
Sweet.
Ready?
Yeah.